What is good, mga champion, and welcome back to another video. So for today's session, I would just like to share with you guys an Aussie cat trade, and I will go through the process how I managed to cut this trade on a bullish opportunity. Alright guys, so step by step, explain ko sa inyo incorporating market structure, ano yung ginawa ko, and yeah, so let's get straight into the charts. Alright. Okay, so as you can see, first things first, I am on a higher time frame. So it is a must na kailangan makita nyo muna yung bigger picture prior kayo mag-execute para alam nyo kung nasa ang key levels ko o kung nasa ang part kayo ng market structure. Okay? So just basic incorporating ng market structure. So alam natin that from this perspective, kita natin that the market went through a series of what? Lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, and then suddenly, okay, market, what? Nag-consolidate siya in between, which means we have this peak from our previous lower lows, lower highs rather, and our peak from lower lows. So that's why I mark this as levels of highs and lows from this point of view. Ibig sabihin, the market is currently in between dun sa key levels na yan from this peak of lower highs and from this peak of lower lows. Okay? So how will I be able to look for an opportunity from this view? Okay? So aware ako that the market is on a downtrend. Okay? So kaya hindi lagi tama na you just go along with the trend. Okay? Majority of you guys knows the saying, trend is your friend, but that is not always the case, because there's still opportunity when you want to counter trend, depending kung anong higher or depending kung anong time frame rather. So which means on a higher time frame perspective, like on a daily, of course, you have to make sure that as much as possible we go through the trend. But in some instances, when we want to look for opportunity, there are cases na hindi selling ang opportunity yung hinahain sa inyo sa lower time frame. So, doon papasok how you analyze piece by piece yung micro trends natin or mini trends alongside dun sa ating market. Okay? So, yung importante dyan is you have to know where are you at the current market. Okay? Kaya importante, top-down analysis. Okay? So this is the view from our Aussie cat daily perspective, time frame. So current market nandito last time, okay, around this area, nag-consolidate siya. So i-analyze natin on a much lower time frame. I went down to 4 hours to check ano yung view sa 4 hours. Okay, so sa 4 hours, aware tayo that this is the daily peak of lower high and daily peak of lower low. So in between, I also analyzed the market structure through this one, itong white lines na yan. So ano nangyari? Of course, the market went on a series as well of a downtrend coming from a lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, and then lower low ulit, which is the peak of what? Yung lower end ng ating trend sa higher time frame. And then afterwards, of course, I have to make sure na malalaman natin if the market will continue downtrend if magkaroon siya ulit ng series of lower highs. So unfortunately, market broke through itong trend line ko na to. Okay? And of course, I marked my level of support dito, but on a H1 perspective. Okay? But to make it more simple, tinignan ko rin siya sa 4 hours just to make sure na the market is intact. At the same time, kita ko clearly less noise, ano yung simpleng market structure niya. Okay? On an hour perspective naman, okay? Alright. So it's simply the same but less noise, mas maraming noise, okay? Much noise dun compared to 4 hours kasi mas dumami yung candles. So clearly kita natin yung 4 hours market structure. So ano nangyari? We have this trend line counter trend line resistance, and we have marked our support from this level. So ano nangyari? The market broke through itong trend line. So aware tayo when the market broke through a series of levels. For example, we are expecting a lower high at this point. Unfortunately, the market went through pataas, and nagkaroon siya ng bagong highs. So, ibig sabihin, nabasag niya tong previous lower high. Okay? Which means, nagbabago na siya ng phase ng market. It's either going up or it might consolidate. But at this point, aware tayo that the market broke through itong lower high na yan. And at the same time, itong trend line. So, based sa system rules natin, di ba? If you're aware of the war system, if we want to buy, we want to make sure we are buying at least two confluence. We are above or at the support level, and we have broke through a counter trend line of resistance. So, we have satisfied two confluence, or making it a confluence, two rules. Okay? So, which means, itong area na to became our HPT zone for us to have a buy opportunity. Okay? So, we have our support here. Nabasag yung counter trend line and bumalik siya doon. Again, we always buy at the HPT zone, not on the top. Tandaan nyo, when the market is soaring high, there comes all the traders, na mga FOMO traders, buying it immediately. Tandaan nyo, it is wise to buy at a certain level, which is our HPT zone or high probability trade zone. So, nung nag-correct yung market pababa, of course, we have waited patiently pababa yung market. Then, of course, we have to look even deeper on a much lower time frame, 5 minutes, for us to execute. Okay, so dyan na papasok yung execution. Again, we all have the same rules, higher, lower time frames, the same logic. Okay, so the market, pumunta siya sa HPT zone around this level. So kung titingnan nyo, again, it's a series of downtrend. Lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high. So meaning, this is a channel downtrend. So anong ibig sabihin yan? As per rule, again, confluence. We have to make sure meron tayong support. Okay, which is ito, nagkaroon ng triple, quadruple bottoms, which means use a high level of support for the retails. And at the same time, nabasag yung ating counter trend line resistance, which means we have now the same rules na sinatisfy natin dun sa 1 hour. So, as of now, we are satisfying the rules for the entry. So, which same aspect ng ating rules, we will now mark our HPT. But in this case, ano yan? Entry. Okay? So, ano nangyari? From this point, I have to look for confirmation candles na magbibigay sa akin ng decision for me to buy. So, ano yung mga confirmation candles for a bullish? Nandyan yung mga engulfing, buying pressure candles like pin bars, etc. Okay, so again, ang nakita ko is etong engulfing candles na to, engulfing candle pattern. Okay, at this point, so 2 candles after no engulfing, I created or I executed a trade as a buy, and then our stop loss below, not this range but rather the previous swing from this point, to make sure that our trade will not be stopped out by the market. So, mas safe siya, but of course, you have to know your risk appetite. Okay? So, depende yan sa capital nyo and yung risk percentage. So, I use the same system rules as per our higher time frame. So, which means, kung ano yung ginawa ko sa H1, yun din gagawin ko sa HPT entry ko sa 5 minutes. So, of course, ano nangyari? Bakit siya tumaas? Okay, bakit ako nagkaroon ng decision point na market will go bullish? Dahil sa H1, nabasag niya yung etong channel pababa. Okay, satisfying system rules, and of course, dito sa entry. Okay, but saan ang target ko? Our target is just the swing new high na ginawa nung H1 ko. Bakit? Okay, I am not sure that the market will go tuloy-tuloy dito saan. Kung mabalik tayo sa daily. I'm not sure that the market will go through beyond or up to this level as of this point. Again, market is only giving me opportunity on a short term. Tandaan nyo, market can make another lower high from this resistance coming from H4. So, ibig sabihin, I am not safe if i-extend ko yung TP ko hanggang dito. Kasi, no one knows. Okay? No one can predict that. We are only reactive sa ating pag-a-analyze. Depende sa hinaayon sa atin ng market. So, at this point, there are possibilities na pwedeng gawin ng market. Mag-settle siya dito and then mag-crash pababa, creating another lower low para sa ating higher time frame. That is why ang ginawa kong target sa 5 minutes is simply the resistance level from my H1. Okay, which is yung peak kung saan nag-create ng bagong high, breaking this market structure. Okay, so again, strategy or system doesn't have to be complicated. You just have to know the logic where you want to enter and what opportunity hinahain sa inyo ng market. So it doesn't always have to be combination of 4 indicators, 5 confluences. Again, it's all about decision making and making your system much simpler to understand. Okay, tandaan nyo, if yung sistema nyo at kung anong pinaglalagay nyo dyan mga spaghetti, kung anong mga indicators, at kayo mismo naguguluhan, definitely, you have to change strategy or system. Okay? Sa Forex, doesn't have, less is better. Okay? It doesn't have to be more indicators, more technicals, more analysis. You just have to be a simple recipe and make it more understandable. Kahit dapat grade school, maintindihan yung ginagawa mo. Okay? So, yun lang. And I hope you found value dito sa ginawa kong analysis. How I took this 1:5 risk to reward long trade for this Aussie CAD last few days. So, it's just a simple short-term trade. But nevertheless, it just simply means that regardless kung ano yung bias ng market, okay, on a higher time frame, it doesn't have to limit yourself pagdating sa opportunity. So, ang gusto ko lang ipahiwatig dito is, you don't always have to follow trend is your friend. Okay? Why? There are always opportunity. It's just that you have to make sure na alam niyo yung ginagawa niyo, short term or long term, higher and lower time frame. I may not have opportunity now sa higher time frame, but sa lower time frame, I can be trading against the bias on a higher time frame. So, it's just that limited. Don't have to limit yourself pagdating sa opportunity. Just have to go deeper ano yung pwedeng hiyain sa inyo na market. Alright? So, I hope that makes sense why I took this long trade for this Aussie CAD. Okay? But of course, always have to check your fundamentals as I said from the last video. And ano pa? And of course, some indices na pwede nyong pagbasihan pagdating sa correlation. Right? So, that would be it for today. So, I hope, sabi nga, may naiintindihan kayo. And thank you very much sa lahat ng mga supporters, students, all over the globe, and followers natin. So, that will be it for today. And thank you very much. We'll see you on the next video. Bye-bye. God bless. So, I just want to inform and announce that our TFE VIP Champion Student private Discord community is already up. And yeah, here we have several channels wherein we share our technical trading ideas among each other. And of course, we also have our weekly trade ideas para sa ating mga weekly forecast para sa mga currency pairs and some announcement section. And of course, since tayo ay global, of course, we have other students as well na galing sa mga ibang bansa overseas. So, here we introduce ourselves and introduce kung saan tayo galing, sa bansa tayo ngayon, OFW man o hindi. But nevertheless, this is a healthy community para mag-share ng mga trading ideas para sa inyo guys. And hopefully, I will be putting up a server publicly para sa mga baguhan naman and those mga followers and subscribers natin. Alright? So, yeah, this is just a minor announcement and hopefully guys, you can join us and make this community grow lalo na sa ating mga estudyante nag-aaral. Alright guys, so mga baguhan pa lang. But nevertheless, everyone here wants to learn, wants to make profit from the market, but as much as possible, we're all equal in the eyes of the market. Alright guys, so that would be it. So yun lang, and thank you very much. Alright, bye bye.